Hello, friends. Welcome back to another episode of Gloomhaven Guildmaster. So, we have some bookkeeping that we need to take care of before we jump into the scenario. Mainly that of the Spellweaver leveled up last episode. So, we get to unlock a new card for her and then decide where that's going to go. First up for level 2 is this Flashing Burst. Now this is an interesting card because it's a move 4, an attack 3, range 3, and it's bringing in sun or light, mana, or element. And I do appreciate this card. My problem with it is that it's not very fast. If this was very fast, then I would probably below 10, that is, or even below 15, I'd probably consider it more. It is a relatively faster card, especially for her, and it doesn't burn. So that's one pro that this has. This card has, that it's going to be a card that we can keep in our hands and use over and over. It's not the strongest card, but it can provide help for her later in the at her higher level ups. The next card, and this is typically the card that I go with, although I've used both in playing digital and the physical game. Icy Blast is an AoE attack, which is the first that she receives. Most of the other ones at this point are attacking either single, like mana bolt, frost armor, flame strike. But then she has fire orbs and impaling eruption, and these ones target more than one enemy, but you're more free to target which ones you'd like. Whereas this one's an AoE attack. It's also providing muddle and bringing in ice, infusing ice element into the room. And it's also a very large heal at the bottom. So I do have a Tinkerer as a healer. But she also does provide some healing, or she can provide some healing. I just haven't used that much healing from her, such as Mana Bolts, heal 3 at range 1. That's okay, she just has to be adjacent to the person she's healing or healing herself. And then Aid from the Ether. I've only been using this for summoning the Mystic Ally. I haven't necessarily needed it for the healing yet. Although I can't remember, I might have used it once. So, I think, in the spirit of going against my normal grain here, I think I'm going to go with Flashing Burst. It's not necessarily the best card, but I can replace it with something like this, for instance, where instead of needing to consume 1 to make it an attack 3 at range 3, I can actually create 1 and still have that same effect. Now this doesn't give me this doesn't give the Spellweaver an experience point when using it, but it does help her produce some mana or some elements that isn't a burn card. So I think I will go for it this time, and I'm probably going to be removing something like Frost Armor The bottom action means that she needs to be in range to be taking damage. Now we saw I have used this a couple times and I do appreciate it. It comes in handy, but I can't think of another one other than maybe Flame Strike, but I'll probably end up keeping that. So I think I'm going to go with Flashing Burst for the reason that it's going to help us in the future and later levels. The other one is a fantastic card. I do like that card quite a bit. But yeah, in the spirit of trying new things and staying away from my normal paths, I will take Flashing Burst. Okay. We will. I would like to be taking these things like a +0 and stun, the wounds, immobilize, curse. You know, these are all very nice cards, especially if we're choosing to go down the fire route or the ice route. But also infusing is a very good. There are a lot of good options for her. So I think, however, in order to make her hit more often, we're going to do this: replace one -1 card with a +1 card. And we might do a couple of these, like maybe these other two, before taking these other ones. Although these ones are Cinder and Freeze are very powerful cards, as you can see. But I'd like her to be more consistent with her hitting, since she does some of those AoE attacks. And I know I just got rid of that AoE attack, but you know, it'll be perfectly fine. Okay. I think that was it. The merchant. We do have some extra gold here, so we could buy some new items, particularly for the Spellweaver, I think, because everyone else looks to be pretty beefed up. Tinkerer is looking good, and we did get her the eagle eye goggles. So we could do something like piercing bow is an interesting one for her, because then she can, with let's see, with fire orbs, she can focus on 3 attacks, 3 targets, and something like piercing bow would be wonderful for her to take out those enemies that have a lot of shields. Another option, for now, I think that's the only option for her. But we'll take a look at the scenario that we're going to take, and maybe we'll go with purchasing that beforehand. All right. So I don't think there's anything necessary to purchase at the moment. And the scenario that I was looking to take on was Undead Infestation. It has some living bones, so there are shields, but I don't think it's necessary for that. It's not enough shield that I want to purchase the piercing bow, for instance. If there were a couple scenarios here that had, let's say, the living spirits, then I'd probably consider buying it for those particular scenarios. Right, so we're gonna go with Undead Infestation. I just want to remind everyone that that there are some other options, and if anybody enters in the comment section that you want me to take a particular job or scenario, then please leave that in the comment section, and I will certainly consider it for the next episodes. Right, so I think we're all ready. One more thing. The other option to spend this money is on enhancing a card. I did take a look at all of the cards so far, and there wasn't many that jumped out at me yet. Although this one could be an interesting card now to make it an attack 4. But I think for now, 88 isn't really enough to make a card great at the moment. Maybe I will change my mind and do something a little later. Something like Leaping Cleave could be a good one. It's to think of in the future, but it's a little more expensive than what we can afford. And I've been typically using it for the bottom action anyway, so that I can get ready for Skewer. So Skewer would probably be the better option to enhance instead of the top action of Leaping Cleave. The only problem with that is that I feel like I'm in a situation to use this kind of AoE attack rather than this kind of AoE. They have to be in a particularly in a line, and I have to get into onto their flank in order to use it. So this one's a little harder to use than Leaping Cleave, but I tend to try to use Skewer more for that attack due to the air element, which needs to come from the bottom action of Leaping Cleave. So if at some point maybe we can start putting air on some other attacks, for instance down here, then I will consider using it more, consider using Leaping Cleave more for the top action. So alright, that's enough for now. Let's go back. Undead Infestation. Let's hit the road. The crypt is easy to find. You just need to follow the musty smell on the front door, to the front door, which lies smashed on the ground. One of the dangers of being a mercenary is taking jobs like these for granted. It's just when they can grab you around the throat when you least expect it. Oh, it's just then when they can grab you, right? Okay, so let's make sure I don't forget this. We want to bring in Flashing Burst, and it is going to be a card that doesn't necessarily have move on the bottom. I am still considering Frost Armor. I think I will just go ahead and do that. It has fairly similar initiative. I don't want to bring in something like Monobolt or take away Monobolt. I feel like it's too powerful of a card because of the initiative. Flame Strike is a card that I would consider taking away. However, the bottom attack is I want to be using that more often, and I can't put myself in the right position to do that. So I might end up switching that and bringing Frost Armor back in and replacing with Flame Strike. So for now we'll try it this way, and if I find that Frost Armor was too good of a card, then I'll bring it back in. Alright. Enter. An unhealthily colored miasma fills the tomb. You realize getting this job done and back out to fresh air would be wise. Okay, so we're not like taking any damage each round. I thought that was what that was going to suggest, but all we are doing is killing all enemies in all rooms. So we have this room that we're in now, where we have a couple nicely placed traps. 4 living corpses. None of them are elite, so that's something. We do have an elite living bones here, and then 2 normal living bones in the back. We should try to find a way to get behind this table here. We could find some refuge behind that table where they couldn't attack us. And then we would be able to use these traps. Or we can start pushing this guy into both of the traps to kill him outright quickly. Alright, so... Well, we definitely want to move him up into the front here. Now, if I could get either the Tinkerer, probably get her, the Spellweaver back here, the Tinkerer here, and then bring the Brute into this position. It's not going to be happening this first turn, that's for sure, so I don't even know if I'll be able to get there. So anyway, I'm thinking something like Toxic Bolt and Flamethrower for the shield. I think that's going to be important, and 18 should be going faster than all of them. Another thing that I'd like to do here is maybe Shield Bash and Spare Dagger, and I can start dealing some damage out there without moving. This first round could be pretty dangerous, but I know I probably won't be getting hit by any of these living corpses, and probably not this living bones. And I think we want to just aid from the ether. We're going to need that extra help. Let's see. We might as well just, I think, bring in Flashing Burst to deal that first damage. I don't think... I mean, Fire Orbs could be another good opening. Yeah, you know what? Fire Orbs. Because that would set us up for Flame Strike pretty nicely. So Fire Orbs, aid from the ether, but go last so that all of them can, at least 3 of them can get into range. Well, that's the hope, or the idea anyway, right? Alright, so moving 2 or 1, the elite will move 2. He's going to be wanting to target 3 and attacking for 3, so he's going to be moving here. Living Bones we don't have to worry about, and the Living Corpse... Oop, pressed the wrong button there. We do have to worry about 2 of them attacking, but they're not necessarily hitting too hard. So, and we'll have enough shield anyway. So shield up, and we'll attack this this first one. Now it would be nice if this guy moves here instead of here, then it will block this guy from attacking both. Let's hope that's what happens, but we do have enough shield for him anyway, so I'm not too worried. And I guess this is the only one we can attack. That's fine. Well, the poison is what was necessary, right? So. Ah, right, he's going first. Never mind. Still got one through, huh? No damage. Lovely. Well, they're all standing right in front of him, so we definitely want to bring in the Mystic Ally, but we want to bring it on this side. Because putting it here, if she goes too early, then she'll be slapped to death by that guy. So we'll pop her in right here. And fire orbs, we certainly want to hit him. I'm thinking it would be nice to hit here. We want to hit these two at least two of these guys, right? Hitting him might not be necessary yet. I think trying to kill these as fast as possible is more yeah, sure, let's use it all. Actually, no, this one should die is the hope, right? So let's did that 1, 2, 3. Let's hit these ones. I'm less worried about this guy at the moment, so. Ooh, that was good. All of them pulled. These two pulled pretty nasty cards, but they pulled an okay one after all. So, right. No need to go invisible. So, provoking roar, certainly, because I want to be either disarming the Living Bones Elite or disarming one of these two. If they don't end up moving, then we can just kind of run away, or if they move very slowly, we can like move one, then we could maybe move away. So I'm thinking here. Yeah, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. There was a dog that would not stop. Certainly provoking roar. I could push him away, and he could die, but I don't think that I could deal 3 damage to him with that shield there. So we'll go for disarm, and I could, let's see. Or I could go for retaliate. That but that could be asking for trouble. There's nobody in the way for skewer, and I don't have any air or wind infused into the room. So let's see here. I could do overwhelming assault and just push, disarm and maybe push, but that's probably asking for trouble again. That they could move in and attack. I could do leaping. I think I'll do leaping cleave so that I can get ready for, let's see, skewer for the next round. So leaping cleave and provoking roar. Monobolt. No, flame strike for that fire element there. And we want probably, we'll just go with reviving ether for that move, so that we can use these other cards after. Okay, next. Do I think I can go earlier than everyone? I don't think so. Stun shot and enhancement field, I think, so that we can grab this. It won't work. It's not going to help the brute necessarily, but it will end up helping these two. So let's make sure. Yep. Okay. Let's see where that gets us. All right. So living corpse are going early. They're going to immobilize and muddle, which is causing some chaos here. Living bones we definitely want to be getting rid of. We can either push them away or disarm them. Or walk away, I guess. But I think disarming them is probably going to be the better option. I don't think we have any push anyway, so let's disarm them. Not bad. There's a chance he's probably going to be dead anyway, but I just want to be safe. And honestly, if he doesn't move, then all of them, 3 of these guys are just going to muddle and immobilize him. And I'd rather that for him than for the Spellweaver or the Tinkerer. Probably the Tinkerer, well, probably both, because they would move up here. So he is not going to move. Or I could, no, we definitely don't want to do that either because of that. So we'll do this because I don't know if skipping movement doesn't, it shouldn't, but I want to make sure that I just want to make sure that it's not going to bug out, basically. So right, so it worked. We don't need that. We do have stun. We could have used stun here, or he could have moved out here and then used stun. Well, let's see here. Undo. I could do this instead and maybe try to Like I could kind of move back and hit this guy, or I think I'll just start trying to do some damage. I don't think the stun is going to be all that necessary. Although, nope, now I see what to do here. Undo. This, we definitely want this to help these two, because we would like some of these to die. I will use the stun out here. That way, yeah, muddle. That way he has removed some of his, some more health, and he can't move into this position, which would be, that would be bad. Alright. Well, we need to zoom in on that, right? Oh yeah, that's lovely. Nice hit. I think this is another one of those opportunities that I think it would be better to not attack something that is about to die, because we can easily kill those. So instead, what I'm going to do is hit him, who still has 1 health left if they make it. Okay. -2 certainly hurts. Hurts a lot. We will move away. I'd like to get her away from all of those beasts. I don't want her to be getting hit from that, so we'll end her turn way out there. Okay. Alright, so we want skewer because we have air, so skewer. And I think we want to be going earlier. Oh, we can't move anyway. So I'm going to do it this way. We're going to use 35 as our initiative, and then eye for an eye. It does get rid of my faster card, but it does give me a chance to heal, maybe. 1, 2, I think I still have enough, so I guess we won't do it that way. I'm not too worried now. But what I can do actually is we'll go with overwhelming assault. No, that's not good either. Oh man. The problem here is that skewer, the best way that skewer is going to work is this way, and I would rather be here, right, to hit through those two. I guess what I'll use is just balanced measure. It's not. Oof. Okay. No, we're gonna have to go for eye for an eye. I think that's the best. Sorry, I spent a little too long on that one. We want to go early with her. We don't have anything ready, so I think we'll go with flashing burst instead. And oh, we could go with impaling eruption and try and take some of these guys out too. Let's do that. We'll go with impaling eruption, and ride the wind. She's going late now, but I'm not too worried about that. I would be worried if maybe this has moved to go all the way around here, but I think the Tinkerer will be able to help with that. We could do Reviving Shock to try and hit a couple of them. Yeah, let's do that. Reviving Shock and Net Shooter. Net Shooter to go early. We can immobilize him to walk away after, or maybe before, I don't know. And then and try and deal some damage over there. Alright, moving on. So they're going relatively, well, they're all going in the middle. The living corpses are moving 1, and the living bones will be able to kind of reach some of us. So that's probably bad news for her with this guy. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would. Well, maybe he's gonna go here. Well, that could be true. Let's see here. I could also do Net Shooter and try and that would kill all of these guys, but I don't think that's necessary. So we'll immobilize him so that he can't follow us. 1, 2, 3, and move back. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, nope, that's bad because now he's gonna stand right here. Oh, my bad. Yeah, if I could get in range with this guy, then I could do that, but I'm not that worried about it. It'll be fine. Okay, confirm these targets. So that one's gonna die. We don't have to worry about him. And that one's dead. Fantastic. So we don't have to worry about that one either. Because that one would go right here. Okay. So... end his turn. Sorry about that. We will use... No, we're not needing the pierce. But, should be doing some good damage here. Alright. Not bad. That one did die. That one's going to die. So both of these will move up and attack. I don't need... I don't need that, but... I mean, there's nothing else for me to do, so... Oh, I was muddled. I think that's why I didn't realize that when I saw that, so end his turn. Heh. Oh! No! Okay. That was a mistake there. So yeah, take that damage. Damn it. That's frustrating. I was so sure that he was gonna come here 1, 2, but he was closer to here, I guess. Once that one died. Yeah. Okay. So we'll move back. then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. Just go for it. Oh my god. This is... Okay, we did some good damage on these guys, I guess, so... Okay. Monobolt, flashing burst. So I'm not using this in the right way. I need to be using flashing burst before monobolt. And now I'm seeing that the other one probably is the better one. That one wound is okay. And having the bottom attack is nice, but I'm still not using that either the way that I should most of the time. So we'll go with that. He needs healing. Let's see here. Yeah, so restorative mist, so he can run up there and help out. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, we could use this actually to get her a card. I don't think it's really all that necessary. We'll see, but and oof. This is not good. We've been put in a bad situation here. I could push one of them away. That's probably going to be the better idea anyway. And then that one to get these two far away as I can. Yep. Yeah, so good. This is not good though. So we need to take care of them quickly. Now, if I was standing right here, you know, then I could use the heal, but we'll go with this one because we can use earth and then gain that extra point here. How far will they walk? They will walk 2. Let me do it this way. So that one's dead. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Heal. Okay, and then we're just gonna run away. And now let's see here. We have our 2 pushes. So I'm thinking what I can do is come here, push this one into the trap, and then hit this one. Or I guess it could be either way, but because both of them can go into that trap. Or I can hit this guy, push him away, move here, and then... Yeah, but that's not really going to... I'd like to kill this one too, but... 1, 2, 3. So actually, let's do it this way. If... Let's hit him, and I hope that he just dies. No, of course not. But we'll put him back there. Alright, now... he's still going to move. I was thinking to stand here and push him, but he's still going to come in. How far are they going to... They're going to move 2. So the only other thing I can think of is moving maybe here and just pushing them that way. That's not going to do anything. And then there's all this money that this episode has really shown my weaknesses, I guess. I'd rather not get hit by either of them. I mean, they're all going to be hitting, so yeah. This is really unfortunate, but come back here. Skip the movement, and then just push them. Push them back there. And then heal. Oh. This is a rough one. Okay. Those two, we will have her just long rest in the back there. Yeah, 62. I mean, he's gonna be going late here, but hook gun, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got lucky. Okay. Not that this is a great a great turn, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, we want that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. So that's dealt with. And now we can hook gun you. And if you don't die, which you don't, we'll pull you into the trap and you do die. The 4 movement, so he's gonna move 1, so basically I can't go in any of these spaces here. I'd like to be taking this money. There's just too much money sitting back there, right? And the person to do that is certainly going to be him. How many cards does he have left? So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we're not going to move at all. Stay right where you are. And I have a plan. We are going to have to burn. Let's see. I don't really want to burn Ride the Wind, but I think I might have to. Yep. Burn. Oh man, I really, really need that long rest. Let's see if he can take care of this for me. $73. He really needs that long rest. So because we're going into that next room, but he could kill me in one hit. So I mean, I have to go for it, and it's skewer. So yeah, see ya. I'm not too happy about that, but so provoking roar and 1, 2. Well, actually, I could use spare dagger instead, and then go for something like fatal advance, so that I can run away after. Yeah. And then you, let's go with reviving ether. And no, not reviving ether. These two. Yeah, once again, I'm using this card to move. So this is probably going to be the one that I get rid of. I feel like if I was using the other card, I would get more benefit out of it than just using this top one once. Right. So flashing burst and flame strike. She's going to step in here, hold the door with going invisible, and that's going to be. We need to get this door open and start seeing what's happening. Yeah. So we will open the door. I want to see if maybe I don't need to even go invisible yet. That's my question here. They're going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh nope, sorry. That's the elite. There's 2 elites. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're not going to be able to do anything. This is going 1, 2, 3. That's not doing anything. And then these are all going to move just 1. So if I just move here, ooh, 1, 2, 3. How is it going to hit? For 2, she could probably take a damage, and then I can go invisible the next round. I think that might be the better option, because I'd really like to be putting some damage on something instead of just sitting back here. So oh yeah, that was completely worth it. I'm going to, since it's only going to hit for 2, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to go invisible. She can take a hit. And we have 7 and 80, so we can go early to kind of move into a better position and also hit. So if I need to be invisible after that, then I will do that. End. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite me, right? And please. 2 and 1. 2 and 1 turn. Come back here. End his turn. 2 damage. That's fine. Don't whine, you'll be fine. Okay, so I know this isn't. Why does it keep doing that? I guess I need to back up a little bit. I know this isn't necessarily the best thing, but I can't watch all this money disappear. So, what I will do is. Oh, I wonder if I can stun. I don't think I can undo. No. Nope. Undo. Come back here. And in the next round, I'll use hook gun to grab everything. And that's it. So he's gonna have to take a short rest. There's no reason for him to. Yeah, no reason. Short rest. Sure, that's a card I'm okay with losing. And I want hook gun so that I can take that money. And let's go with restorative mist so he can heal first. We'll go with that. And then as long as you go after, well, we want to be going late, right? So fatal advance is already gone, and so are his boots. Let's go with warding strength. What I'd like to do is if something can come into here, maybe I can push it back in, and or if I go early enough, then it's not looking like I can. So we probably want to go late, right? I mean, I could do this. But I'm gonna hold on to that. Let's go with leaping cleave and warding strength. One of these I'll be able to move up, and maybe I can come right here and yeah, maybe something good will happen from this. We'll go later. End turn or end selection. All right. 25. Nope, they are going really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I was hoping that they would be in a position like right here, basically, but another thing I could do, obviously, is just stand right here, and nothing will move, but let's consume that, and if I can hit you and kill you. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're not going to move. Because that will stop them from being able to attack. But we will go invisible. Because, yeah, I don't want to be... I'm glad I remembered that. I should have used the eagle eye goggles, because I think I'm just going to be taking a long rest again. So I should have used it, but oh well. Heal you. Just getting back up there, and then loot all that. Look at all that money. Yeah, see, that's too hard to leave behind. Yeah, that was 18 gold over there, so. End his turn. It's not doing a very good job of keeping things in the middle, is it? Ah, man. So now I can't push him at all. Can I jump? I cannot. I can't even make it here. Not that I really want to, but... So... And then leaping cleave is... Yeah. So we'll move up. I think standing right here is probably good because then I can't get too many attacks. Skip the rest of that. And then hit. Not bad. And I can't push him anywhere. I guess I'm gonna have to kind of zoom out a little bit. It seems like it's when it's too zoomed in, it's not being centered correctly. I could do that actually. So shield bash and eye for an eye. Go for some retaliate. I'll take a couple hits, but with shield bash that'll be fine. And I could use... I definitely want to get up here so I can use things like enhancement field and flamethrower for the next couple rounds. Maybe I'll go with net shooter. I could do stun shot, but I'd like for him to use retaliate. Stun shot we'll use next. And then net shooter to just move up and maybe reviving shock, or no. I don't want to be using my two fastest cards, so I guess I can use Toxic Bolt to move up. Sorry, not to move up. I could put some damage on him, and then I'll use maybe Disorienting Flash. Wait, where's... net shooter. Yeah, that's too high, too fast. Yeah, let's use Reviving Shock just to move up. I don't think I'm going to need this. Ooh, that heal, though, is too... No. Alright, Proximity Mine. Done. And for you, just long rest. Yep. So, yeah, still don't have to worry about them. Living Bones, I'm just going to take 2 hits, so we will shield up and set up retaliation. That will kill one of them. I did not think about the number that they're going to be going. 16. Ah, nope, it won't matter. Because they will be going first anyway. Okay, so move up. And then we will want to hit you. They will heal, but he's going to heal just the poison off. And that's it. Yeah, see how it's not center at all. Like, it's weird, huh? So we'll take that 1 damage. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Wow, okay, we'll take it, but now that one's dead. That one can't move, and that one can't, those can't move either. So we can't get rid of that. Again, I'm just not using it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is switch this one out with is it Frost Shield or something like that? Because I'd rather be using these 2 cards than this one. Just not in a position to not in the best position to be using that. So end her turn. Now she's visible. That's bad. Alright, so we will go with Provoking Roar to disarm. And I could do something like Overwhelming Assault, so I could disarm this one, jump in here, and push this one across that trap. That would put him in danger for some extra attacks. Actually, it wouldn't. He would still be just taking 2 hits. She needs to get out of there fast. And I have to do this in a way that... So, let's think about this. If I use this one now, I have to use this one. And then probably Reviving Ether just to move out of there. I mean, I could move, but... yeah. And finally, let's see here. Since he's going to be moving in, I'm not too worried about this. Let's use... let's get Stun Shot in here. And... I was thinking I could use Flamethrower just to move, but I'd like to use that for its ability. So I think what we'll do is yeah, man, there's too many good ones. So I'll use Ink Bomb, because then I'd rather use, I think this one is a more powerful, even though this one does more damage, this one immobilizes them so we can actually move away from them, and that's necessary for these 2 heavy hitters here. Alright. Yeah. So they're not even going to move. That's nice. And then they're only moving 1. So I don't necessarily have to I just have to put enough space between us and we should be fine. So and okay. So this isn't the time I need to use Reviving Ether. So I will. Yeah, move here. This could be dangerous, but I will chance it. And then I'm going to use this for this living bones here. I should have hit this one, honestly. Yeah. Or I could start hitting these guys. So let's use this. Maybe I can get lucky here and pull one of these two cards. And we'll oof. No, you know what? We'll go with that. Yeah, we didn't take it, but we do need to be, this guy will die much faster. We can control those for a little longer. Right, the whole disarm and then move up, so. So 1 damage, that's fine. And then move up to here. And push this way. End his turn. And now we could do something like that. That looks like a really good idea, to stun this guy. Because then he's not going to attack. We're picking up some more money, and these guys will have to move 1. So they'll move here and maybe here, I don't know. Not the stun is what's important. I don't care what kind of damage comes out of that. Nothing. Okay. So this is when we need to use net shooter, right? Sorry about that. So this is when we need to use net shooter. We can have these guys waste a turn by standing there. We'll deal a little bit of damage, sure. And then something like, I guess, muddle and walk away. It doesn't really matter, but we just need to get away. Actually, I might use enhancement field. Unless there's... I don't really have any other... No, we'll use disorienting flash. Now I don't know. Enhancement field. I'll use enhancement field for the bottom action, and then that. I will have disadvantage attacking here, but that's fine. As for you, we will short rest. Yes, and redraw. We'll go as fast as we can. And for you, just long rest. We really need his gear back. It's very important for him. And in this case, if he gets hit really hard by this one for some reason, we can just burn balance measure. I'm okay with that. Otherwise, I'm not too worried about that. I guess what I am worried about is him coming into here and then attacking both of them. But again, I'm not too worried. He still has 1 more pip on his leather armor. They are kind of hitting hard. Yeah, we'll see what we'll see here. So it would be ideal if we kill him, but I think it's necessary to just stand right here. We can use Eagle Eye Goggles so we don't get disadvantage on him. We just get the first pull, and actually what we can also do is that so we will do both of them and hope that that's enough to kill that first guy. Then these two guys will be immobilized anyway, so perfect. That went exactly as I'd like it to. We do have another immobilize to keep in mind for these guys in the future. Okay, so we can't be doing what I want to do. So what I will be doing is, let's think, undo. I need to be doing this, so let's just get this out of the way before I forget. Yep. And move. There's no reason to go out that direction. What I might do, actually, is to kind of split up the damage, because this guy's coming here and going to attack. I think what I'll do is just move out here and really hope that doesn't deal too much damage, because I don't want the Tinkerer to be hit by both of these guys. Alright, that's doable. That hurts. Oh, they all pulled -1, so that's good. And let's see, maybe I should have burned that, but that'll be fine. Now I need to burn one of these cards. I think I need to keep this for that push. I want to keep the pushes because I have some opportunities to use them. Kill. Oh, well that's, so elite, 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 elite. So they're all elites now. So maybe getting rid of Fatal Advance, because I can't use it for killing elites. This is the important thing. We have 3 shield again. Okay, so we want to go really early with her. And I'm kind of thinking I could do this instead. So heal, and then use Impaling Eruption for 1, 2, 3, 4. Start dealing some damage on that on these two guys as well. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. This will be disadvantage, but with that extra heal, I think she should be fine. As for him, Reviving Shock probably to heal. And then Disorienting Flash to stun these two guys again. Provoking Roar so that he doesn't attack. I think that's going to be important. And I think his big moves are gone. He does have 2 move 3s, so I'll keep the balance measure for that one. Honestly, what I could do is spare dagger to attack, and I always have disarm if things go poorly for him. So, yes. They're going very late. This is very bad. Very bad. Because that will kill any one of these. They're just going to move and suffer some damage, so I can just stun these 2 with the Tinkerer, so it's not a problem at all. Okay, so we will use... My plan here is to heal. And then attack here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I will use it this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's everybody. Confirm. Okay, so don't even have to worry about that guy. Even closer to death. Didn't take a lot of damage though. Attacks Living Bones Elite with 4. Deals 3. Here we go. -2. Okay, and then a 0 back there. Okay, not bad. We took care of one, and then yep, that's fine because I have this this bottom action here now. Well, actually, now that he's disarmed, I don't really have to worry about him. We'll just move up, pick up this gold here, because these guys are just going to move and take some damage. Yep. And now for you, I don't really have to worry about any of this. So let's start dealing some damage out here. Of course, that's the one I probably wanted to die anyway, but that's fine. And sure, whatever, muddle him. And I want to, let's see what cards he has left over. Just that one. I think I'm gonna have him walk this way. I see this money sitting in the doorway. That would be nice to pick up, but I still have time, right? So, okay. All right, so we definitely want to do shield bash because we're not going to move, and then leaping cleave, and I hope I can kill these 2 guys. As for her, let's go with you know what, let's heal him up. We'll go up with aid from the ether, heal him up, and then we'll use ride the wind to just move up into position, but we'll go late. I think for him, there's no reason for him to long rest. I will take a different one because I like to use the heal. So we'll also use heal with him, and actually we'll use reviving shock to heal, and then stun shot to stun. Probably, well, I guess I could reach any one of them. So we'll see what's. Yeah, she wants to go late. Okay, so the living bones is going to shield and heal. It's unfortunate, but yeah, it's unfortunate. But I can hit these two guys at least, and that's what we'll do. And probably what I'll do is just walk away if they don't die. Okay, so one's still alive. Let's use this and my boots. Ooh, no, no, no. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind. Let's use this. No, not in my boots. We can just move here, actually, because he'll be able to stun him. Yeah. Pick up that money, and then next round we can probably pick up that money. Oh, that's right. I wanted to heal him. Well, this is kind of like a heal at this point. No, of course he didn't die. Well, I will use the heal anyway. I'll just heal himself. I think that's worth it. It's burning the card and giving me some points, which is kind of what I'm trying to go for at this point. And let's use this to. We'll move over here actually, and then we'll just heal him up again. He'll be fine. Okay. We'll go eye for an eye so that retaliation will kill him, and we will also go for actually, let's go with that. Heal, and then overwhelming assault on this guy. We'll just go with whatever's left here. Flamethrower, sure, if something is alive. Restorative Mist. Sure, that's good. We'll go 17 actually. Yeah, that's good, that's good. So we don't even have to worry about that guy, but we will anyway. Let's move up. Heal, sure. And I'll use this over here. Try not to get the brute in my flames. So you're dead. Okay, and the turn. Hit him. Super dead. And we'll use this. Let's see where the money is. There's 6, 3. Yeah, you can't see what money is in the doorway. Since that's 3 and this is 3, we'll just head in here. Maybe it's 6. I doubt it, but it could be. 3. Okay. That's 6. That's 3. So we'll just head there. skip movement, skip attack, and Spellweaver turn. 45 gold, that's fantastic. The undead are gone, but the smell remains. Fortunately, removing that isn't part of your job. You leave the tomb and head back to claim the reward. Okay. So in this case, the brute killed the most with 6, Tinkerer with 4, and Spellweaver in last. Damage done, 47. That is amazing, and 44 for the Spellweaver too. So that's a lot of damage. I mean, those living corpses can take quite a beating, right? Damage taken, 18 by the brute. Healing done is 11 for the Tinkerer. That's quite a bit. Gold piles looted. I mean, these are some pretty good numbers here. Abilities 14 for the Spellweaver. That's nice. Yeah. We've also, wow, we've unlocked quite a bit. Masters of Magic, Unkillable, Deadly Marksman, and Dawn of the Dead. And again, we'll take a look at these at the start of the next video. Gotta leave some cliffhangers in there for you. And we're getting close to Spellweaver. Kills 20 enemies with range attacks. That will happen next scenario. Brute kills 50 enemies with melee attacks. The Big Choppa. I think these are just perk points, I believe, but we'll see. And yeah, so good end to the scenario. Quest completed. The quest being completing the scenario. So 15 extra gold. So all in all, we had 60 gold from that one scenario. That puts us over 140. I believe it would be 148. Well, we can just see what we are. Yeah, 148. So close, because it would be nice to get some of the more expensive enhancements, but we'll see about that later. The brute did level up, which is fantastic, and we have a new job. I think this is it. Yes, bandits on the prowl. So for next time, if you would like to cast a vote for which scenario I take on, the ones that are available are the Hounds of Despair. Again, this one needs the Cragheart. I'm open to bringing in the Cragheart, but he would be taking place of the Brute. So if we want to see the Brute level up, then maybe we don't go that direction. Spice Route. These are for travel. They start unlocking new locations. For the Relic scenario is just one ring. Is it the ring that rules them all? And finally, for jobs, these are, I believe these came with the Enchantress unlock. Vaults of Pus. I'm sure that's a lovely place. Gremlings. Germlings. I was thinking about the movie Gremlins. And bandits on the prowl. Right, so if you want to cast your vote, please do. Otherwise, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.